Well, good morning. Thanks for joining us on AccuWeather Early. I'm Melissa Constanzer.
And I'm Anna Azallion. It's Monday, September 1st. Here's what we're covering for you this morning.
We start off with a look at the satellite and radar across the nation, and you can see the center, the nation's heartland, is the bullseye here for the action.
Really, the same areas that had rain and thunderstorms over the weekend, today is very similar. Thunderstorms stretching through the plains. We have a stalled out boundary in Florida stretching all the way across the Gulf into Texas, bringing several rounds of rain and thunderstorms today.
Yeah, we are going to be dealing with that. Meanwhile, the eastern U.S., overall a great day to be out and about. When you're going back to school this week for some, I know my niece and nephews are for their first week in Minnesota. The cold air is going to be blasting its way on through Wednesday into Thursday, and you can see by Friday it's pushing into the Appalachians here, with places like West Virginia and Kentucky getting in on the action. For a place like Minnesota and around St. Paul, your cold morning, if you want, are showing us the wet weather. That stays pretty much in place. The dry air here, if you're enjoying that, should still be a decent day out there. As we get through tonight, though, a lot of that moisture starts to fizzle and fade as it kind of departs into the Tennessee Valley. Then our focus turns to the north. Minnesota starting to see some shallow air in the southern U.S., but we do need to change things up a bit.
Some dry air would be lovely, something to break this pattern, because it has been days of rainfall at this point. Just over the weekend, big impacts from the...
It is Monday morning. For many of us, it's marking the end of summer, the beginning of fall, depending on how your transition is. We are now in September.
And as our producer Saddam just reminded me, Labor Day, a time people get outside, but also Labor Day deals, the sales. Are you a sales shopper?
I'm not a very good one. I haven't bought clothes in I don't know how long.
So is this your opportunity?
I've had the same shoes for quite some time, and I love them all. Maybe it is. I actually do need to revamp some things. So
okay, Labor Day deals. There you go.
There you go. Way to get out and do a little bit of shopping before the craziness of the holiday season. And also, like, let's face it, I took advantage of some Prime Day stuff for the holidays.
Amazing.
We're trying to get ahead. So if you're a ahead thinker, now's the time to do it. Speaking of ahead, let's start off.
First, we have really nice conditions for Labor Day. I know a lot of people, this is maybe your last trip to the lake, your last trip to the beach, heading to the mountains, having a barbecue with friends and family outside. Whatever you're doing, pleasant. That's the forecast. That's the headline for today. But what exactly does it mean for our temperatures? Well, take a look. Very much sticking with rainfall. We can't see dry conditions forever, right? The rain has to come back at some point. Upstate New York into Kentucky, be prepared for a few downpours, maybe a few thunderstorms. Then we start to see the front move in. You see that into the northeast, and of course, that is not what we want to see. However, I know a lot of you've probably been enjoying the dry weather. Just be prepared for Thursday. Here's how it plays out as far as the cold front. We see the impacts Thursday, Friday, depending on exactly your location, how far east you are.